Hi and welcome back to our web series VANLIFERS, Real Stories from the Road. This time we met Vincent, a French chef specialized in baked goods and desserts. He started his journey in New Zealand by converting a van and traveling. Then he did the same in Australia, and now, with his third van, he's back in Europe seeking new adventure. Enjoy watching.
Hi, so I'm Vincent, I'm from France, and I travel in Spain and Portugal for a couple of months, because in France for the winter time it's pretty cold, so it's better to go down south and visiting, traveling, meeting people, sharing, and that's what I love. A pastry chef, baker, you know, dessert, chocolate, everything. I'm a chef, I study to be a chef. So I love cook for myself and for friends, family, but professional, yeah, I can't do here. So that's why I have to find a job and place to work and like a bakery or a beautiful hotel restaurant and stuff like that. Yeah, but bakery I prefer.
When did you start traveling in a van?
When I went overseas from France like 3 years ago, I've been to New Zealand, and that's where I start to really van life over there. So I bought a van and I built everything inside with friends and traveling around. Sell the van back and jump to Australia, the same thing. Bought a van over there and keep going, traveling, stop at a beautiful place, find a job, earn some money, and then keep going. And when I back to France like in May this year, so 2017, I found a job but with accommodation. So I said, oh yes, why not, for a couple of months. So it's taken me the time to build the stuff in my van, but I had already this van like a few years ago, but it was empty. And so with my experience in New Zealand and Australia, I had in my mind a lot of things to do, and it's a good van, so I did the same and finish work and let's go down south to Spain, Portugal.
What inspired you to start the van life?
For me, I thought it was the more easy way. So because you just travel, driving, stop at one point, look around, meet people, meet local people. It's very important to see what's happened around there, what kind of job it's possible to find, etc. And so at the beginning it was first month a bit tough because you don't know where you go. About the English speaking over there, it's a bit different, but after a couple of weeks we find a way and we find a good place for build the stuff in a van. And yeah, it was a bit tough at the beginning, but then we find a good moon, and yeah, it was good.
What is the best and the worst part?
The worst, I think, because I went with the friends, very good friends of mine, but when you are two guys, sometimes it's two different ideas, so it's good, but sometimes it can be a little fight, but not as crazy. Because I remember all the best moments, of course, with him, but at the beginning, yeah, you don't know how we want to live in a van. You don't know how I will live in a van. So yeah, it was a bit, but it was okay. And it was winter time, so it was pretty cold over there as well. So many things make the things a bit tough at the beginning.
Have you got any advice for newbies?
First, we bought an empty van, so it was definitely an emergency to do something on it. So the thing it was to find a farm. I think it's the best because the guy have many tools for fix something about the farm, for make a new roof, so it's a piece of wood, machine to cut. So a farm or this kind of people can help you. And then you have to put on a paper to see, to take the measuring everything on what the best thing, the kitchen stuff, make inside. It depends the country. But New Zealand, it's important to have the kitchen in the van, like to be able to cook in the van, inside, because it's pretty windy over there. So when you are just doors open, it's very hard to cook. So think about all of this when it's depend the country as well. But yeah, many possibilities as well. So when you are two, it's good. That's why with my friends we build something very nice inside.
Is there anything you miss?
Wow, to be honest, sometimes a bit more space, because for myself it's okay, but you can't stand up. So sometimes another van, it depends on the people, but me, I'm happy with this. Yeah, I'm happy.
Why did you choose this van?
So it's Volkswagen Transporter number 5. I call him Gilbert sometimes. But now this is very good one. Like, that's why I like it. It's not too high, so I can't stand up, but I can go a bit everywhere. Like different car park, like 2 meters maximum. It's perfect. And it's simple engine, like 95 horses on it. So it's not the best one, but for traveling, you have time, you are not in a rush, so you don't need something like with a lot of power. And yeah, I like it. I like Gilbert. He's working good.
What are your plans?
So I have to be in my hometown for the New Year Eve, and so it's like in 3 weeks. So I will stay 2 weeks in Portugal, travel up until Porto, and then reach Pays Basque in France, where I will stop and leave my van for a couple of days at a friend's place over there to take a flight and go for 5 days, something like that, see a family and friends for party New Year's, and then come back, going to my van life and looking in Pays Basque, French part or Spain part, doesn't matter, to find a summer job.
Any extra advice?
For yourself, it's very good, I think. For find yourself, find your way, how you can do, how you can't, how you are able to do, and so this is very good. I found myself, I can say. So yeah. Don't be scared about people and just go.